Hello. I am the no-faced one, but to make things easier, you can just call me No-Face, or Storm. I am likely not going to post men videos on this channel out of fear for my living situation stability. However, I do want you to know exactly who and what you're rewatching, so I have decided to do an introduction. To start off, this YouTube channel, and all other forms of media attached to it, is not an ARG of any sort. I use the format I do for several reasons, which I will list for you now. 1. I am an ARG fan myself, and acting as if my life is an ARG, and I am the protagonist is my own way of coping with my issues. 2. People like interactive experiences. My YouTube channel, and all other platforms will be formatted like a puzzle game. This is much more fun and immersive than just watching a random video on the internet. Therefore, it is likely that more people will be interested in me and the happenings of my personal life. 3. A video game character is not a real person. If they were to die, it would not have the same impact as it would if a real person in real life died. So, I hope that you will all come to know me as just that, a character in a game you like to play. Then, once I meet my inevitable fate, you should be relatively unfazed. Mild disappointed at most, but hopeful, apathetic, and tile. 4. It kills time. If I am busy doing something else, then I have less time to think of things that could put me in danger. If I don't think about it as often, then I am less likely to go through with it. Eventually I will die, likely by my own hand. However, I would like to prevent myself from doing that on impulse. I'd much prefer for everyone to get the answers and goodbyes that they deserve. So, until that day comes, I must keep going. I must keep myself alive no matter what, because I have people who I care for in this world. People who want to be here forever, so I need to make memories with them while I still can. People who I will watch slowly disappear one by one before my very eyes, unable to do anything about it. I'd sell my very soul just to see those people genuinely smile. However, all I do for those people is make them worse. I make them worry. I make them angry. I make them wonder if I am doing this to hurt them. So, I've decided that I'll wait for now. I'll see what I can do to help everyone. I'll watch as the days go by, and try to prevent the inevitable. I'll keep going even if it hurts, and I'll do it all with a smile. I know I can't save everyone, but I simply cannot handle loss. It doesn't matter how close I am to the person. If someone were to die, I'd be too emotional devastated to keep living. Eventually, there will come a day when most everyone's birthdays and death dates have passed. Even those without said date will likely have ended it on impulse. I'll be alone. That time period happens to overlap with my birthday. I've always hated my birthday, simply because of what it represents. Every year, it comes around, reminding me of everything I was supposed to be, but I am not. My mistakes, my failures, my illnesses, my fears, my insecurities, my poor grades, all my shortcomings, and more. I am reminded of all of it, and how I will never live up to what they expected me to become. Each time, that day makes me more miserable than the last. And each time, I have to fake a smile and pretend like I am having the best day of my life. And if it couldn't get any worse, this year is my 18th birthday. Obviously, you wouldn't know this since you've only just met me, but I am terrified of turning 18. I am not ready to be an adult yet. Not just mental, but physical as well. I am neurologically 2 years younger than I am supposed to be, which I only never said before because it could be used against me in an argument. Those who know me personally know that I've been trapped in a cage my whole life. I've been treated like I was made of glass, and never given proper freedom. I bring this up because you would think turning 18 would offer me the freedom that I've been craving my whole life. You'd think I'd be looking forward to it. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. Because I was never taught the skills I needed to become an adult, I am codependent on my parents to survive. I am working on learning how to be more independent in that sense, but even if I become completely independent of them in that way, I am still trapped. I am completely financially dependent on my parents. I rely on them for my medication, and that won't change by the time I turn 18. More than that, I can't drive due to my epilepsy, and also the fear that I may run someone over by accident. I feel guilty for life that I haven't and don't want to take in the first place. Isn't that funny? Either way, it doesn't matter how old I am. No one I know will ever treat me like an adult. To them, I'll always be their poor, sick, helpless baby. And then they have the nerve to turn around and blame me when I don't know how to do something that I should know by now, as if they didn't stop me from doing the thing every time I tried. They didn't even try to teach me. I was just banned from learning life skills altogether. So this year, I am going to turn the tables. For once I am going to take control of my life, and have the best birthday ever, even if the way I have to do so isn't ideal. I'll gift myself a birthday present that I know I'll love. Freedom. So when does that happen, you ask? As if I tell you that easy. Some of you aren't even supposed to know in the first place. You aren't watching a series, or an ARG. You're rewatching a countdown, possibly in real time. With that new understanding, are you sure you want to continue? For those who ironically said yes, I guess I should give you your warnings then. They will appear on screen now. I don't understand why you watched to the end, but for some reason, I am thankful you did so. Thank you.